So Damian, what's your sneaker collection like at home?
It's deep. You know, it was a lot more versatile before I got to the NBA because I'm an Adidas athlete, obviously, but it's a mix, a bunch of original shoes, a lot of shell toes. I love shell toes.
What about the shell toe do you like?
It's a comfortable shoe. I mean, I think out of all the walk-around shoes, I think that's the most original, classic, look-wise and feel-wise. I mean, the whole shell toe thing is like solid. It's classic.
So now that you're part of Adidas, what would your shoe look like? All the personal stuff that D Rose has on his shoes, he names them a certain way. What do you think yours would be like?
I think it would be similar. You know, I think the upbringing is similar of his and mine as far as where we come from. But everything that I do with my shoes, I want it to have a story to it. I want it to remind me, first of all, of something. I want it to come from a place where people can say, all right, this shoe represents the neighborhood he grew up in and his experience growing up there. So I just want a story to be behind everything that I put out.
So what would you think your symbol would look like? D Rose got the rose.
I wear it
just all together, incorporate.
It'll probably have something to do with my initials and the numbers, the letter O. I wear 0 for Oakland for the letter O, so I'm sure it'll have something to do with that, something creative in that way.
So what part of your game have you been working on mostly this summer? What's the biggest improvement you've seen yourself?
Just getting in shape earlier. You know, I'm in shape right now. Last summer, I didn't start working out until probably this week last summer, so I'm in shape earlier. Working on different solutions in the paint, floaters, different finishes around the rim, finishing higher, changing speed, stuff like that.
What's the sneaker culture like where you're from?
It's a lot of, where I'm from, people wear like a lot of the same stuff. It's not like much of a culture. It's not like, you know, everybody is going their own direction. Everybody, like, whatever shoe is hot, that's what everybody's wearing. So it's kind of like followers a little bit, like as far as shoes go.
So what's your fashion sense like?
I think I got great fashion sense because it's versatile, it's different. You know, not always wild, well, hardly ever wild, but I'm not afraid to step outside of the box a little bit, but it's always solid. It's always solid.
So what would your first sneaker colorway be?
It would probably be black, red, and white because that's my team colors, and I want to be able to play in my team colors.
What Adidas releases have you enjoyed so far this year? What's your favorite?
I had a lot of fun releasing the Crazy One. Because we did a whole meet and greet in Portland. We did a Rose City version in Portland, and you know, I got to meet a bunch of fans, and me and John Wall both had a colorway, so he was there too, so it was cool. I thought that was a lot of fun.
So do you have any custom sneakers?
I got a lot of them.
What's your favorite?
My favorite ones are, I do a thing on Instagram called 4 Bar Friday. I don't know if you heard of it. Where I get on Instagram and say 4 bars. I rap 4 bars for an Instagram video, and then somebody, like some fans, they took the Crazy One shoe and they like made their own versions of it to give to me. And somebody made a version of the shoe where it had all my bars, like everything from Instagram, like wrapped around the shoe on like writing paper. But it was like on this shoe, so it was tight. It was cool.
So what from last season about your game are you trying to change for this season? Any improvements that you're trying to make in particular?
I want my team to go further, obviously, but I think the biggest thing is I want to be a better defender.
Who's your favorite player to play with?
Nicholas Batum and LaMarcus Aldridge, but I love playing with Nico Batum.
Who on your team has the best sneaker game, you think?
Probably Darrell Wright.
What's he have that you don't?
He got everything. He done been with more companies than I have, so he has shoes of all sorts. You name it, every company.
So you never went to camp out for any shoes then?
I camped out for shoes one time in my life, and that was like an accident.
Which shoe was it?
Not Adidas. It was some Jordans, and I was in high school, and I had never camped out before, and all my friends was going to camp out for some Jordans, and I just happened to go with them and basically fell into some Jordans. But that was my first time ever. in my last time ever.